Digest TV.
This is Digest TV, your favorite TV station. Once again, we are coming to you with yet another wonderful item, this time on education. And we are happy to have in the studios here one talented young man in the person of Nana Yao Donko Kwenu. He has a passion for education and he's here to tell us a lot. Nana Yao, you are welcome to the studios of Digest TV.
All right, so you are really honored. As a matter of fact, I'll first of all start with a brief introduction. Well, my name is Nanaya Odonko Kwino, an education practitioner, and I've been practicing for the past 5 years. I would want to throw more lights on my educational policies and then services. First of all, I'm the first education practitioner to implement these educational policies and structures under the Ministry of Education, GES, and then NASIA. My services comes in 10 folds, so I would want to throw more lights on them. The first one comes with handling of educational seminars. Next one comes with handling of school quizzes. Let me throw more light on the school quizzes. So for instance, if I'm an international school and created school want to roll a school context, they write a letter to my firm whereby I become the quiz master in order to handle such educational quizzes. I do this because I'm not a selfish person, but rather I'll be a neutral person, being on a neutral grounds to set questions not to favor neither of both schools. The next one comes with adult education. So I'll try to throw more light on the adult education. Some people might be financially gained, but in terms of academics or even public speaking, they have low self-esteem. So I engage myself in such home tuition, that's for the adult education, whereby they will learn how to read, write, and also be good in terms of public speaking. I also handle both the junior high school remedials and then the SHS school remedials. So once your word fails, both in the high school remedials and then the basic school remedials, they come in on being recruited in my firm, whereby I will engage them with my competent teachers. You come to their various homes to make the academic impartation, and then trust me, your kids or your ward will come out with the best grades ever. So actually, the motto of my educational firm is entitled "The Kingdom of Academic Excellence."
Come again.
The Kingdom of Academic Excellence, whereby good grades, academic discipline is assured. The next one I would want to consider is the school management and the school regulation. Perhaps the school may not be for me, but school proprietors and proprietor will write a letter to my firm, whereby I become a subordinate to the school, whereby I manage the school. So I do the school policies, the school regulation for the school, whereby all educational enforcement is being done by my firm in order to assist the prior owner of the school. The next one I would want to ensure is setting of examination school questions. So when your school wants a perfect firm, educational firm, to set examination questions for, the best place to look out for is the Prof tuition, whereby we set examination questions for all schools based on the academic curriculum. We have the British curriculum and then we have the GS curriculum. The British curriculum is for the Cambridge standard, and then the GS curriculum, we have about 3 or 4 GS curriculum. I can dilute on few, whereby we have the NACA, we have the standard base, we have the new editions. These are all forms of GS curriculums. So educational or examination questions are being set across all the educational curriculums. The next one I would want to talk of is the languages, whereby you still recruit at my end and then you come to your private homes to have academic impartation. So it comes with Swahili, it comes with Chinese, it comes with Spanish, all forms of international languages and both local languages as well. So with the local languages, we have Chi, we have Dagati, we have Spanish, we have Gan, we have Ewe, and the rest. So it comes with a lot of educational policies. But the reason why I'm being interviewed here purposely is for my first educational seminar to be handled for the Katamanso District Assembly. Now, The theme for the educational seminar is embarking on educational excellence. It has of a lot of educational symposiums. I want to dilute on few. The first one is the educational insights. We'll throw more light on the educational insights. The next one is about the educational health and safety. A kid will go to school and then come back with wounds, sores all over their skins. The question is, who is to be blamed? Is it the kids? Is it the teachers? Is it the school authorities? We'll throw more lights on the symposium. The next one we want to consider is the academic excellence. Academic excellence is very broad. It comes to the school assessment, both for the students at the same time for the teachers. Teachers are being assessed by the National Board of School Assessment. Students are also being assessed by the teachers and then the school regulation bodies. Now, the next one I would also want to throw more lights. Again, it's about educational insights and the school constitution. Each and every school is supposed to have its own school constitution. In what sense? For example, in terms of school clothing, each school would have their school uniforms to be worn from Monday to Friday. For instance, Monday wears cannot be worn on Fridays and Friday wears cannot be Monday. When you contradict with school misuse of school handling of uniforms, such students must be sacked because you're not being in accordance to the regulations of the school. So that's just a brief intro about the school constitution. All right. The next one I would want to also consider is about the school policies. Now, with me being a high practitioner in terms of education, each school is supposed to have its own core mandates, values, ethics. It comes in many forms. I'd want to ponder more about the ethics. With the ethics, it comes to is about school regulations. Now, how is the school regulation? It's supposed to have an order of authority. You just cannot, as a school teacher, cannot go to the let me say, headmaster or proprietor to, make suggestions. No. There should be head of department. Everything is supposed to be done in order.
Now, let me just cut him briefly.
All right.
Are you saying on that day we are going to have all these things taught at the program?
Please, yes. That's the theme for the symposium, embarking educational excellence. So all what I've diluted now will be discussed under the symposiums.
So who are the participants for this program? Can you tell viewers who are the participants?
Oh yes, the participants. The hosting participant is the Prof tuition, and I happens to be the CEO of the Prof tuition. The first participant is the Ministry of Education. I'm inviting the Ministry of Education, the former Minister of Education, Honorable Dr. Prof Osei, also the Director of GS, the Director of NASIA. So I have 4 participants, and my very first of foremost, my brother, my friend, my comforter, is in a person of Wilson Ajimai. He's the CEO of the Corrupt Media. They are all my partners.
How about the schools coming? Can you mention some of the few schools?
Yes, the few schools I could mention of is Rising Soul School, Rose School, few schools such as the Western schools and the rest. Schools I could also mention of is the Tama International schools and view of them.
Okay. What is the expectation?
It's a great educational seminar. I have a lot of delight in terms of education. In fact, I have passion for education. I am a doctor of education, even though I haven't attained my doctorate yet. But I call myself to be a doctor of education. In fact, I really understand the educational system, educational policies. I understand the meaning of education. In fact, I'm being motivated by my own big brother, my blood brother, called Abeku Donkokwenu. As it stands now, he's a member and a worker of the Ghana Cocoa Board. And he has been my great comfort, a brother, a coach, my guide, my comforter. In fact, during my times of distress, my big brother is there for me.
So who are your collaborators? Who are your sponsors? Who are your partners?
Yes. Okay, so my sponsors, I have my first of all, my former manager or production manager of Mass Industries. They've done a lot for me. I can't mention of. I have sponsors from Bell Aqua Group, a very good sponsors. I have sponsors from Diamond Cement. In fact, I recently met their HR, and that madam is a human. That madam has been my also great comfort. I met the center golf. That's where the golf course, the center of golf. Yes, I met their HR. It's in a person of Mr. Sadiq and his assistant, Madam Nanaya. They've been a great comfort and also helped me in terms of financial amenities. There are a lot of sponsors who have really come to my aid, and I say Ajiko to all the
Is there
sponsors.
any appeal that you want to make as far as this program is concerned?
Yes, I'm a new artist, even though I've been practicing for long. I'm a new entity trying to set up, and I'm calling on to individuals, organization groups. I'm making an appeal, and both let me say financial aspects. It can come in a financial aspect or any other forms. I am ready to make such an appeal, and my heart will be full of gratitude. Both myself and then my management team would be happy if all this necessary appeal is being granted on our behalf.
So once again, we are giving you the opportunity to tell viewers where and when the program is taking place.
Well, the program will take place at the Weekends Event Gardens. That's a 2 minute walk from the AFARIWA taxi station. And it will be taking place on the 14th of February. All educational entities are invited, but most especially this educational seminar is hosted for all the private schools under the also. Now, the reason or the main purpose for handling this educational seminar is to embark in and encourage all the private schools under our constituency. Most of the reason for engaging this seminar is for me to be a deputy, I'm also concerned about the private schools. I really want to throw more lights on the educational excellence so that in terms of education, we can boast of our constituency. For Joti, my honorable, my comforter, my father, my aspirator as well, my guide has also done a lot for me. And you can also boast in terms of academic excellence for our constituency. That is why I'm so concerned in handling such educational seminar for the private schools under their constituency.
Once again, the date and the venue for the program. What time are you starting?
The program will start around 10, but before the program, we will have a free out screen for all the teachers who engage themselves under the ceremony. And this is being done under the behalf of the Pong Health Center. Actually, they are doing it for free, and I give that mandate to the director of the Pong Health Center. Still, the Prof TUC and its management team would continue to show that form of gratitude for their endeavors. And my foremost gratitude also go to the director of Tema General Hospital, Dr. Richard. God bless you wherever you are. God bless you. In fact, words cannot explain my profound gratitude.
Correct. So now we are giving you the last opportunity to sum up. You're calling on people to come to the program.
Please, yes.
Nothing much. So now, we are giving you some. The program is coming on the 14th
February
of February
2025.
2025, and everybody is invited to be there. Is that it?
Please, yes.
Okay. We are very much privileged to have you on Digest TV. We believe we will make time to invite you here again. We are grateful.
Thank you so much. But before I wrap up with the conversation, I would want to show gratitude. Our Akan language, we have a proverb that we are the nature in so echo any more brabom. I want to explain it in our dialect in the English language. As humans, when you show gratitude for the little things people do for you, you go far. So as a matter of fact, I would want to show gratitude to some few people around me. My first gratitude goes to the engineer Isaac Enima. He happens to be the HOD for the faculty and the department of the Marine Engineering Department from the Regional Maritime University. My second gratitude goes to the CEO of Gridco, that's the Ghana Grid Company, in the person of Engineer Ebenezer Kofi Esienyi and the management team of the Gridco Company. My third gratitude also goes to the mass industry. In fact, the management team of the mass industries. My fourth gratitude goes to my very friend, my brother, my comforter, in the person of Engineer Kojo Asante Ado. He happens to be a water treatment engineer from the VRA, that's the Volta River Authority. In fact, that guy, God bless him wherever he is. Ado, you know the vibe. I didn't talk much over here. God richly bless you. And few of other who I'm not be, able to mention up their names. Are equal to whoever who is making all dreams and aspiration possible for me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Hello,
much,
viewers.
Director.
All too soon we have come to the end of another exciting program. We believe you're going to subscribe to Digest TV Official. Make it a point to subscribe to Digest TV Official. We have a lot of exciting news for you in the days ahead. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.